Dame la llave de la camioneta. Good morning from Disney's Coronado Springs Resort and the brand new, as yet to be opened, Gran Destino Tower. I am Lou Mangello, you are my friend, and I am super excited to share with you this morning our very first look inside the Gran Destino Tower. I just came out, I checked in, went to my room, but I have not seen anything. I want to see it with you first. Do me a favor, grab a snack, a cup of coffee, a donut, a nosh, tag and invite a friend, because just wait until you see what is inside. Let's turn the camera around. Let's make our way inside Gran Destino, which, like I said, is not open to guests. You'll see actually a lot of construction still going on today, some last-minute touches and finishes, but already from the outside you can see just what a beautiful and spectacular entrance. It has almost a, I want to say almost like a Las Vegas type of entrance to it, and what I mean that in the best possible sense, not in terms of it being glitzy or showy, but just a very, very dramatic entrance, and you'll understand exactly what I mean as we walk inside. I will tell you right off the bat that if you've been to Coronado Springs before, and I know in the past sometimes people have talked about Coronado as being a convention hotel, that moniker is going to go away very quickly once guests walk inside the Gran Destino Tower for the first time. Good morning. As requested, only your good side.
Yes.
Ladies first.
Good morning. Can you help with
Whoops. This is truly a grand entranceway. It very much has that feeling when you walk into Aulani in Hawaii of the big open spaces, the floor-to-ceiling windows, and then this second floor glass balcony that overlooks this wonderfully comfortable lobby seating area. It is a spectacular, awe-inspiring, dare I say, breathtaking view as you walk in. Here is the Concierge Desk and check-in area. And I'm not sure if the video really does this justice, just in terms of how beautiful these murals are, which from what I understand can change color. Supposedly for July 4th, during some cast testing, they changed these to red, white, and blue. I actually just found a little hidden Mickey right there. Bell services, a little seating area for kids or little people like me to sit. And I really hope that they actually play Destino here. So one thing that's really nice in this opposite side of the lobby here, you'll see that there are a number of tables to sit, to relax, to work, that all have little charging stations. So again, if you do have to come here to get some work done, want to entertain yourself, kids need to plug in and recharge, there are a number of tables and seats throughout where you can literally and figuratively recharge. And again, I really want to sort of convey as best I can just how grand this lobby is, how open, how light and airy it is, how comfortable it is too. Beautifully clean lines. But if you've seen Destino, and we'll talk a bit more about exactly what Destino is. But if you've seen the Destino short, if you haven't, you can find it on YouTube. It's like 7 minutes long. It was a collaboration between. So Destino was a collaboration between Salvador Dali and Walt Disney. They met at a party back in the 50s, actually at the home of, I think his name was John Warner, of like Warner Brothers fame, and they just sort of hit it off and had this idea of creating a short. They started it with the help of John Hench back, I think, in 54, 55, 56, somewhere around there. Got about 7 minutes worth of footage done before they ended up shelving the problem. It was sort of post-war time, and the studio was not doing well, and it was a product that they decided did not need to be finished at that time. It wasn't until about 1999 that Roy Disney Jr. Sort of came upon it and tasked the studio to go about finishing it. It was about the same time that they were working on Fantasia 2000, so there was this idea of taking some of these older properties, older ideas, and redoing them, and then Destino ended up being... like I said, it ended up being about 7.5 minutes. The first footage from John Hench was just a few seconds. I mean, there wasn't a lot really that was done. He actually came back on at age 90 to help finish the project, and is obviously still credited. And like I said, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. There's no dialogue. It's beautiful in terms of the visuals, and then some lovely yet haunting, and I mean in a good way, music in the background. So all right, let's continue our tour, because I actually haven't been anywhere else other than this level, this location. Let's go downstairs, take a look around. Wow. Oh, this is neat. I'll show you exactly what I mean in a second when we turn around. So this is the lower lobby area. But just take a look at that huge and beautiful bar. Morning. So, Alberto, it's as if you read my mind. I was just about to say that while Disney's Coronado Springs is still considered a moderate resort, this does not feel like a moderate resort at all in terms of decor. If you've gone on to the Box People group on Facebook, I shared pictures and a quick video tour of the room. I'll take you guys back upstairs a little bit later on. But this very much has a deluxe resort feel to it, without a doubt. Beautiful mosaic work behind the bar. So again, does not have that convention resort type feel to it all. I can see sort of coming back here after a day in the parks or in the morning before you go to the parks, relaxing with friends or family, having either a breakfast nosh or a little bit of a late night cocktail. And one thing that I love that you can't see necessarily from the lobby itself, you have to sort of come down here, are these two facing murals. One, obviously, of Walt and Mickey. And on the opposite side, you can figure out who that is. And I love the color scheme in here. It's very clean, and the gold is not. It's pronounced, but it's not overpowering or gaudy at all. I mean, the finishing and the details, and you'll see, especially even in the room, are just spectacular. Let's take a look outside. Get a view of the exterior. Good morning. How are you?
You all set?
I am. Oh, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Easiest way to go outside?
Inside or outside are your options.
Oh, thank you.
So you keep walking around, jump in the lobby, and then you can go out towards the bridges.
Oh, thank you. So there's inside or outside. If you don't want to, so let's do it this way. Let's go through the interior walkway to the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, which obviously is not open yet, but at least we can get a look at where it is. So you see that there are some exterior venue locations that they can use for receptions, cocktail parties, things like that. Again, This is connected to Coronado Springs Resort, which is where there's a huge convention center, so they get a lot of convention guests here. Oh, I see. So this, I got it. Did you hear the light bulb just go off in my head? This walkway connects you directly to the aforementioned Coronado Springs. So this is the lobby of Coronado Springs. Let's see if we can go back outside somehow. So that obviously is 3 bridges there in the center of the lake, connected by, you guessed it, 3 bridges, hence its name. We'll try and get a look over there a little bit later on. Is that meant for me? But I wanted to take you on an exterior view of Gran Destino from this side. And then if we can keep a signal, I'll take you up to my room as well. So is there anybody that's booked for here or has been considering booking for here but maybe hasn't been sure? Actually, I know where I'd like to take you. Someplace that I haven't been yet, but we'll see if the signal will hold it. It's so much nicer in here. Good morning, thank you. Let's try it from here. Good morning. Are we able to get up to 16?
If you just press 16 right on your thing, and then it'll tell you, oh, so you can go right in this elevator with me, so it'll take us
Watch,
up there.
this is magic, watch. No buttons kind of freaks me out.
A little weird.
So as you choose your floor, there's nothing you have to worry about hitting inside. So you can't do the Christmas tree elf thing and just sort of hit all the buttons up and down.
Rats. Alright, so this one will be me.
Thank you.
Of course.
We're going to wait, make our way up to 16. I have not been up here as yet, so this is going to be new for me too. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Fancy meeting you here. Wow, I don't know which way to go first. Yikes. I see food in the distance, so I'm going to go this way. Wow. This is beautiful. I don't know if you can see and appreciate this arched ceiling with the sort of stained, paned glass in wonderful warm hues of oranges and pinks and purples. But what you're really coming for here, obviously beyond the food, are the views that you're going to get. So you can instantly see Tower of Terror is right there. Swan and Dolphin, Disney Springs. And again, if you haven't already, I invite you to please do me a favor. Tag, invite a friend to come and watch with us. So what I love about not just this restaurant, but this resort is the elegance and the simplicity. So here's a view of Three Bridges. And you can also see the dig site pool right there. There's a private dining room called Moonlight. So I see this, I think, WDW Radio Nation private dinner. Good morning. They do happen to have some food on display, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to look. I'm so hungry. Oh, I wish you could smell the roasted peppers. Good morning. I mean, the views, the sweeping views from these windows are just spectacular. And what I love about this restaurant, too, is look at how open it is. It's not one that is overcrowded with tables. So even when a restaurant like this gets busy, it doesn't feel too crowded. There still is a sense of intimacy with it. Good morning. Good morning, how are you? Morning. Oh my God. They have a case full of breads and cheeses and meats. I could just sit right here and I would call that a day. I mean, I'm excited we're actually going to dine here tonight, so we'll get a chance to sample some of the food, but I believe for Toledo, you come for the food and you stay for the views. You're going to get a sweeping view of fireworks. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you. So this is the Dahle Lounge. Oh, wow. Oh, This is beautiful. I love the clean lines. Look at the color scheme, those sort of exploding chandeliers, and even better, photos of Walt and Salvador Dali. So this photo I know is actually from the first time that they had met, and they had actually traveled a number of times together. Here's Dali at the Carolwood Pacific. So there's Dahle, and that's John Hench. So they're working on Destino there, as well as you can see Dahle working on some images for Destino. This is actually a still from Destino, and again, if you haven't seen it before, you should buy it, but you can find it on YouTube. It's about 7.5 minutes or so. So there you can see is Blizzard Beach. There you can see is Galaxy's Edge. So I love sort of the comfortable conversational seating areas, both inside and outside. Oh, this is lovely. This is really, really nice. Again, evocative of a scene from both Destino, as well as if you've ever seen any of Dahle's work, you know, sort of the melting clock. But without spoiling Destino, you'll see this figure is featured in the film. Oh, look at even the metalwork on the mirrors is of her. Good morning, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Let's take a look outside. Oh, yeah, there's the heat. Almost forgot about that. So I know we're sort of staring into the sun, but that's the Hollywood Tower of Terror there. There's the Swan and Dolphin there. Batu. Blizzard Beach. The rest of the world. I mean, at night, think about how nice this is going to be. So you can see Expedition Everest there off in the distance. There's the convention center. Whew. Yeah, it's a little toasty there. Let's go ahead and make our way to our room. Yes? So you see, hit a button. And it lets you know the floors it's going to be stopping at. And again, if you're just tuning in, welcome, thank you. If you can, please do me a favor, share this, tag a friend, invite somebody to take our very first look at the Gran Destino Tower. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have it, thank you.
Perfect. Hello. Can I help you find a room?
It doesn't actually have it just says
This is literally my first ever Magic Band, ever. So here's a look inside the room. So you see they have, for the powder room, these sort of barn door style closures. Water closet. Dual sinks in every room. Your little Disney amenities. So I love the tile work in the shower. I also love the fact that there's that floating rain head. And as you see in all the Disney resorts, for conservation and sustainability and all that kind of stuff, all of your shampoos and conditioners and soaps are sort of locked in bottles. So again, no carpet on the floors, clean lines, but still a nice sense of warmth in the room too. Just noticed that. So, reading lights. Of course, all of them now have power outlets as well as USB ports. So, Erica, this is the Coronado and Destino are still moderate resorts. Oh, hey, hi. That's me. That's us. Mangello family. So, although it might look like look and feel like a deluxe resort, this is still considered a moderate class resort. So, the rooms are huge. They're clean. There's obviously a chair, workspace. Every room has a Keurig in it. Obviously a safe in all the rooms as well. So Erica, yes, I have a standard view room, which is fine because I'm never in my room. So I overlook the parking lot and convention center, but I get from here, I can see Blizzard Beach. I can also see Batu. I can see Hollywood Studios, which means even with this resort view, with the standard view room, I'll be able to see any fireworks displays that are going to be at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And I am on the 11th floor. So you can see on the map where the Gran Destino Tower is in relation to the other parts of the resort. There's the dig site, which is the main pool. And that's the convention center. I am going to be live again this evening. We are going to be upstairs for dinner and a cocktail reception, so I will absolutely be not only sharing photos, but live as well. I'll try and share some photos, not only in the Box People group, but on Instagram as well. I really could use and appreciate your help, sort of spreading the word, as I like to say, and asking that you maybe share those out with anybody that you think might enjoy them as well. So that is just a quick, let's just go back downstairs. We'll finish off downstairs. I'm going to leave my backpack here. You can see some subtle hidden Mickeys in the carpets. The no button thing still freaks me out, but it's kind of cool. Good morning.
Right.
So I just noticed in all the seating areas, you can not only recharge your body, but your phone as well. So I like this little sort of nook off to the side where you and your friends, your team can get together to work or relax a little bit just off the main lobby. I'll give you another look if you're just tuning in at the lobby, and you can actually see on the TVs there are, not sure if they're showing the full Destino, but these are definitely scenes from Destino. So if you watch the short, again, it's about 7.5 minutes or so, you'll see a lot of the sort of the keystone elements. So, for example, these wispy flowers you'll find in a lot of the lighting fixtures here. The use of clocks throughout. So you see that it's very much integrated into the design elements of the resort itself. So, Kathy, you said you never could afford to stay here. Keep in mind, although this looks very much like a deluxe resort, it is not. This is still considered a moderate class resort. So this is, while the tower is going to be a little bit more, from what I understand, than other rooms at Coronado, it very much still falls into that category and price range. I love the tribute and the mural to Walt off in the corner. Matt Shane, very much so. And I said that as I walked in, and I don't mean that in a negative way. You know, saying something has a Vegas feel to it could certainly have a negative connotation, and it doesn't at all. I felt that way in terms of the scope and the grandeur and the size, and again, the sort of cavernous arched ceilings gives me very much that Vegas feel, but not in a ew Vegas, and very much in the good parts of Vegas. It actually has a feel very much like old Vegas in terms of, Vegas in, the 40s and 50s. Again, if you're tuning in late, this is a small work area that you can come and relax either as you first check in or as you're waiting. You can see, again, very, very subtle hidden Mickeys are sprinkled throughout. There's even more here in the background. Jeff Coviello, listen, of all the people that I would wish I could have ever seen perform, Dean and Sammy would be very, 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 very high on that list. So if you have any final questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will definitely be live again throughout the day and the evening. Give you one more look at I'm going to give you one more look at the lower lobby level.
Yeah, she was just here.
So that is our first look and tour of Disney's. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I just found another room. Wait, let's go see. Hold on. Don't go anywhere yet. Good morning. Wait, let's explore a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed in here, but we'll find out. This looks like it is a meeting room. Oh. Okay. Oh, good morning. Good morning. How are you? So this is one of the private meeting spaces at the facility. 2, 4. Looks like you can fit about 25, 30 people or so at this table. So if you have a small event, this is actually a great space for it, right off the lobby. So there you go. Now, that's our very quick look and tour at Disney's Gran Destino Resort and Tower here at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. I will be here all day, all night. I will be live as well as sharing photos. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do me a favor, follow me over there. I'll be sharing photos there as well as doing some stories, more photos in the Box People group. And if you like what you've seen today, please do me a favor, tell a friend, tag them, and share this video with them. If you have any questions for me, post it in the Box People group, send them to me on Messenger or via Instagram. I'll make sure I try and cover anything and everything that you want to know about the Gran Destino Tower. I'm super excited to go eat tonight at Toledo. We'll head out to the Three Bridges a little bit later on, so be sure and turn on notifications inside the Box People group. I don't know when I'll be going live again. Definitely tonight, possibly again later on this afternoon. Thank you so very much for watching with me. Forgive me as a sort of gush over a resort which very much exceeded what my expectations were. I didn't know what to think coming in, only having looked at some of the concept art, and I just think it is a beautiful, spectacular, breathtaking entrance, and I just love it's very unique in its design, in its decor. I love the connections to Walt, not just in terms of the mural, but in terms of the theming and the story and the Dahle and the Destino connection. Again, Disney's Gran Destino Tower, I believe, opens next week. To guess, I'll get exactly when it is. Don't let, appearances can be deceiving. Don't let the looks fool you. This is still in the moderate resort category, and if you have not made reservations to stay here yet, I think you will very much enjoy it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will definitely see you guys later on this morning and or afternoon, and definitely this evening. Tune in, because I'll be live from upstairs, and I can imagine what those views are going to be like at night. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.